Why do we feel like we have to be perfect to come before God? Like we need to have this day without sin. We need to have this perfect smile all day and this joy and this peace, and we have to radiate Jesus Christ at every single moment. The Christian walk is dirty. The Christian walk is hard. Have you ever tried to fight everything inside of you that wars against your members and your flesh and have to make changes in yourself? Instead of just saying, I am who I am, the Christian says, no, I am who God says I am. God reached out and saved us when we were at our worst. And even knowing all the failures and all the sins that we're going to have in the rest of our life, he still saved us. He desires to have a relationship with us. When the scribes and Pharisees brought Jesus, the adulteress, caught in the very act, they were testing him, saying, what would you do with her? The law of Moses condemns her to death. And Jesus responds and says, let he who is without sin cast the first stone at her. And one by one, the scribes and Pharisees, all the accusers, walked away, being convicted by their consciences. And when they were gone and Jesus was left with the adulteress at her worst moment, at death's door, she was exposed, she was ready to be condemned to death. I could imagine what she was going through. Jesus says to her, where have your accusers gone? Is there no one here to condemn you? And she responds, no one, Lord. And he says, neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more. Jesus desires that we change, but Jesus reaches down to us when we're at our worst. He saved her at her worst moment. Jesus desires to have a relationship with us that isn't reflective of how well we're doing today. He desires to know us in the dirtiest times, the darkest times. He says, I don't condemn you. I want to help you to change. I don't want you to continue in that way because I love you and I know it's not best for you. But guys, we don't have to be perfect to come to the throne of grace. We can come boldly to the throne of grace and obtain mercy and grace in a time of need. God knows we're not perfect. Why did he still save me, knowing all the failures I would have after coming to him? He knew all this. I wonder why save me in the first place, Lord. But he loves me, desires to have a relationship with us no matter what. He wants us at our worst. He reaches down to us at our worst. When we're at death's door, that's when Jesus comes to us and says, here's my hand. I'm going to help you, and I'm going to help you to change.